Speakeasy Fingers.
We are live.
So,
Just not to anyone else.
Speakeasy After Hours Bourbon.
hashtag Cavehill.
Wow. Hashtag
We got no
everyone.
lights.
Done a little rabbit hole comparison tonight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rabbit hole.
So these are both similar.
Yep.
One is a rye.
One is
High
It
rye.
has-
No, it's a
high
high.
rye.
Is it
High
a high
rye.
rye?
It is a high
High
rye
rye.
bourbon.
High rye bourbon.
Yeah. 25% makes it a high rye.
Yeah, I mean, they call it a high rye.
They call it Heigold.
They call it high rye.
They call this guy Doug Thayer.
And one of them doesn't even have rye in it. So
There you go.
Yeah.
Our high rye
That one's
Kentucky
wheated.
straight bourbon whiskey,
Weeder.
Okay.
And that was
made
weeded.
with a
Weeder.
high percentage of imported
Weeder.
German rye,
Weeder
pays
for your
tribute
Peter.
to Christian Heigold, a
My
German
God.
stonecutter who settled in Louisville prior to 1850 and was so taken with the new land he carved symbols of his patriotism on the facade of his home.
You taking notes?
Yeah. Yep.
So
That's what. Which one is that, Jordan?
that is the Heigold.
Heigold. And this
So-
is the Cavehill.
That's just their straight bourbon.
This is their
Well,
signature
they're both
4
straight
grain.
bourbons, so
Is there a German story on that one too?
probably he's
So
gonna read it to you.
they're producing it. They're making it.
Well, it
themselves?
says bottled. It didn't say distilled.
One does
Right.
say distilled on the back.
They
This one
are
says-
right at the age. I do know this.
Oh no, it doesn't.
I think they're right at the age where they probably would be bottling their own stuff.
Bottled by Rabbit Hole Distillery.
Yeah,
but
so
it
it's
does
not
not say
distilled.
distilled by.
Does
No.
not say distilled.
Sorry, man.
So it's
Sorry.
hard telling where they're
Sorry.
getting the juice from, but
Getting the juice from someone.
yep. Well, let's start with the.
Which it disappoints me a little bit. I'm not
When
gonna lie.
they source,
Yeah,
yeah.
It's
because a lot of the stuff we're getting is sourced from the
very, very
same.
hard.
I know,
like
and that's
it's-
and then you look at this and you're like, why can't we do this?
we
Exactly.
could.
We could be
Could be.
speakeasy hole. Speakeasy hole.
Keyhole.
Speakeasy keyhole.
Keyhole. Keyhole
Keyhole.
bourbon.
There you go.
Then larceny would sue you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's,
Well,
let's start off with the raw dog.
right. Why wouldn't you? Exactly.
What's the
You know, you bring up the
what's
Germans.
this cemetery?
I didn't. They did. I just
Okay.
read.
Greenhill. The
Okay,
Germans
we'd beat Greenhill instead of
Greenhill.
Mexico.
There we go. Taught them how to make beer. That's where Corona came from. That's actually a German beer. They call it a Mexican beer.
Delightful.
That's a German beer. It's delightful.
It's delightful. A lot
Bless
of caramel
me.
and
I
vanilla
mean,
on the
excuse
nose
me.
up front.
Whatever.
Oh, wow.
Gesundheit. We're talking
Gesundheit.
German, right?
Oh, are
guten
we?
A little
Tag.
green apple.
There's
Alright.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Sweet. Yeah,
For
Paquito
me.
Moss.
No sweet for
Paquito
you?
Moss means
No.
a little more.
A little more. Paquito.
Give it a minute to mellow out there.
Little to the right.
She's a little hot
Depending on
for a
perspective.
95 proof.
Yeah.
I'll
That's
give her
right,
that.
on
She's a
my
little
side.
green for a 95 proof.
Little green.
green.
Little green?
Definitely
don't mean
some green
little green
apple
in-
on the nose.
Okay. That's what I was going to ask you.
Definitely a little green apple on the nose.
Hmm.
Not much in the way of the legs here. A little bit.
Got a new scientist in town.
Oh,
We do.
good boy.
There isn't much on the legs.
No, not much on the legs.
We should have
Bird
it.
legs.
You're getting legs. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's taken forever to develop, though.
Mm.
You guys, I won't. I'll wait till we're done.
Done with what?
Done with all this. There's definitely green apple. 100%.
Definitely green
Yeah,
apple,
you
100%.
get the green apple.
Wow.
To me, it's pleasant from the raw dog on the nose.
Yeah, very
From
good.
the raw dog on the nose.
Out of the Karen, I get more alcohol.
Yeah.
Fifth man on the gangbang. You'll have that.
You'll have that.
Somebody's got to be in the dinner car.
That's right. There's a reason I go first, Doug.
Call him Mr. Thayer.
Negative Ghost Rider. That went away with high school.
But I mean, if you look at those legs,
Yeah, a little bird
I'm not
legs.
getting a lot of sweetness out of this guy.
I don't get it out of the class. I get it out of the
I didn't get it
raw
out of
dog.
there either.
I get sweet. I get fruit, which would be the green apple.
Here you go. Smell. On
Did
the-
you take
on
a
the
raw
taste,
dog
I'm
out
not
of it?
getting
I
anything
did.
sweet.
Okay, what do you
To
think?
me,
No,
of
no,
it?
no. I
You
didn't.
know.
Oh, I got.
But I do get green apple now out of the Karen.
Okay, I'm just now getting the green apple on a breath. All right.
No, I
My
smell
first
initially.
impression My first impression was caramel.
There's
Yeah,
some
I believe
caramel
that.
and vanilla initially.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I get green apple.
but
and
I
vanilla.
get the green apple as
Cotton
I
candy.
breathe it in.
No, I'm getting
I'm
that.
not. And
All
I'm not-
aboard! I'm the caboose tonight, I guess.
pick up the rear.
I'm gonna make a.
I got
quick,
cotton candy.
I don't know. I'm thinking for a person new to bourbon, I would not suggest this.
Because
That one. Because the sweet's not there.
The
It's not,
sweet, yeah.
yeah,
I mean,
it's-
it's. I'm not saying it's harsh, but it's not.
It wouldn't be your
It's
first.
not very complex.
Wouldn't be a great first introduction.
No, I don't think it would.
No.
For me at least.
Little.
A little vanilla, a little
I can't
sugar.
get past the green apple since somebody
No.
said it.
It's prevalent.
I don't get the green apple until after I take
Marshall
a breath.
said green apple first.
Cavehill.
It's
I get brown sugar
Oh, brown.
on the
sugar.
taste.
you
Not
hear?
not the sweet, but the flavor of the molasses. The
Smoked brown
taste.
sugar.
It's almost got like a
Not a
vanilla,
rum.
like a bread pudding type finish
Right. Not a rum, but I get that brown sugar.
With or without
Taste.
raisin.
without raisins.
I get a little rum on the nose, and it's not a rum.
Little rum
No, it's not fruity. That would make it more complex.
But-
And that's
you said rumcello.
Hey, here we go.
I don't.
That's
I think
next.
it was Cody that said he gets nothing but alcohol on the nose. Maybe that was you. But
I
that's
don't
all I
get
get.
Honestly,
Right
I
up
don't
front.
get any alcohol.
Heat it up with your hand, just
Heat
and,
her
and
up.
let it sit a little bit, and the
Heat it up.
alcohol will go away, and
Mhm.
you'll start to get some smells to it.
Okay.
So like now I'm getting a subtle green apple.
I do when I let it
I
sit.
get something else.
Sit in your mouth a little bit.
Well, after I take a drink of it,
Yeah.
and take a breath in through my nose,
Okay.
then I get
I get
I
your-
get that green apple
Your
essence.
weedy, bready,
Yeah,
kind of
yeah, kind of like a
I don't
vanilla
get it.
bread pudding type.
yeah.
on the back end.
I'm kind of getting that on the nose.
I'm getting it on the back end.
Is your
I'm
bread
smelling
pudding
your brown sugar now.
Your bread
Yeah.
pudding more
I got that
vanilla?
as a taste.
A little bit.
But I'm
Yeah.
getting that smell.
I'm not getting much on the nose
Really dry on the finish too.
initially, or
It doesn't stick around much.
No, there's
No.
there's hardly. Not much.
Are you getting any char?
No.
No, I don't have much alcohol.
very little.
No. I
It's a
don't
char
know.
level 1.
Mm-hmm.
I
a
would
toast.
say I would say a 3 at
I'm
best,
pretty
maybe a
disappointed.
2.
Which one
Yeah, I
was
was kind of
that?
looking forward to this one.
Yeah.
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 It's not.
You know,
Chances are I'm not going to drink this one
You-
straight up.
you
That's
know-
going to be my Diet Coke mixer.
Everything
know,
that's-
I could drink it straight.
I could drink. I'm
I do.
drinking it
I like it
straight.
straight too. But you know what I would use this in is eggnog.
Mm.
Okay.
I think this would complement eggnog real well, because the eggnog would have the cinnamon in it, and the egg would definitely add some smoothness.
It definitely needs.
Well, my grandma makes a world famous eggnog, and
Maybe
the
we'll just
holidays are coming up.
Here we go.
not too far away. I
Rebecca
kind of
might
like
see me
your.
across
I
the
like
street.
your suggestion, Mister Thayer.
What's that?
The eggnog suggestion.
eggnog,
I
yeah.
really like that. I mean, it's the first we've heard of that.
It's
Yeah, I get a little bit of vanilla. I get a little bit of that bready kind of you're getting.
Yep.
But that molasses taste is real subtle, but it's there to me.
We'll let you say bread pudding. Now, if you said pumpkin spice, we'd be turning the tables
No,
over.
no, there's no basic like.
I have no idea. I'm such a student to this. I have no idea. So it takes forever for the legs to like
developed.
develop. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when they
Did anyone pick up any orange or honey out of that, or mint?
No.
zero.
Someone
Mint?
was asking
Absolutely
us,
not.
we have people writing in.
No.
No,
No,
that's
that's
on the
just-
text.
Are you
You're
It's on the
you're
text.
reading. I thought you were
I-
reading the fan
I-
mail. I thought you were reading the comments. I'm
Reading
like,
the
are we
comments.
live?
We're live on the book.
We're not that good
Doing
yet.
it for the gram.
Hey, there's something we haven't done yet. We haven't oxygenated the thing yet. Give it a good slurp, and really mix it.
Well, I'm out.
See that?
I'm empty. So, according to their pamphlet here on the bottle, on the nose you should get some spice, some honey, and some fresh apples, which is where I was.
Yeah,
we did get
the
one of
apple.
the three.
I would get the apple for sure. Palate, creamy flavors of orange honey and mint with toasted grains.
I got none of that. I got the
Well,
toasted
If I got a
grain.
toasted
Maybe
grain,
that's
if
it.
I got a
Just some
toasted
raw
grain, it
toast.
was at the very end.
At the very end.
Very
Yeah.
And then the finish is supposed to be vanilla and custard, which is
Custard,
okay.
I'd do the
Custard
vanilla.
kinda
The
comes to
custard
the-
kind of fits in with your pudding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
makes
this,
sense.
what I was reading earlier, breakingbourbon.com, the nose should
Not a
have
lot of
caramel and gingerbread sweetness. Gently rise from the glass. A quick swirl reveals apricot and a touch of oak, which I get
Let me
none of that.
correct you. You
I
said
can-
it
I
should
can
have.
see the
it
oak
shouldn't
touch.
have. That's what they got.
Yeah, this is what
Okay.
theirs is. A quick swirl reveals apricot and a touch of oak, adding a layer of dimension. It's medium to light in overall intensity and offers a pleasant and inviting introduction to the sip.
Just go all the
Sweet.
way down.
So I got sweet brown sugar on the palate, which I kind of got that.
Yep.
That molasses.
You did,
Molasses.
yeah.
Caramel contrast rye spice and burnt oak, and I did not get the oak at all.
Didn't get any oak at all.
Yeah, nobody got oak or any
Raspberry,
char.
Sweet,
Char level 1, you said.
surprisingly gentle considering the proof,
get
which
some
they
oak out of that.
yeah.
95.
Out of an empty glass.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm getting the oak out of the.
Oh wow.
You get the oak out of the glass.
How in the world? Yeah, that
with
smells
more
like
oxygen.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
get the oak in the
Yeah.
glass.
I
Get
get
it
the
all.
oak in the
Less
glass,
liquid,
finally.
more oxygen.
Slurp it in there and get it all.
This is
slurp it.
also a
Yeah.
4-grain, I noticed.
It is a 4-grain.
What are the grains?
So,
Wheat,
Corn,
rye,
malted wheat, which
malted
is kind of
wheat.
unique. Malted
Barley.
barley and honey malted barley.
All right.
Malted wheat, you don't hear of a ton.
on a completely side note that has nothing to do with Rabbit Hole. So,
That's
E.H.
okay.
Taylor makes a 4-grain,
That's correct.
They do. They make a 4-grain.
which is crazy expensive.
Well, they all are.
They all are.
Except for
This
small
was
batch.
even more expensive than the Van Winkle.
What?
Yes.
Maybe.
Really?
I don't
Maybe.
know. I can't. That exhausts me to talk about.
Well, I stumbled
Next,
upon when
he
we were
said.
looking up that Houston.
Poor
Yeah.
guy. Look at
I was
him.
gonna
He's
say,
done for the
just
night
done
now.
for the night. Yeah. Someone talked about
I'll
my
tell you
porch race.
what.
He's done.
I know that I'm going to divide the table here, but the latest Lee Sinclair bottled in bond 4-grain is Bishop's getting a lot of credit for using oats as his 4th grain down there in French Lick, and it's good. I mean, I think it's good.
I need to buy a bottle.
I love the
I've
Billy
not
Dalton.
picked up a bottle.
They got it.
I like
Yeah,
that
they
you
have
call
it.
it Billy Dalton.
I love the Billy Dalton, and I
the-
love the Kashi.
The previous, and I know we're not on a French Lick thing here, but the previous,
can
the
be.
the
Lot of
previous
wood,
Lee
lot of wood.
Sinclair before they went bottled in bond, and it was all Alan Bishop's juice.
Which
Their
we still,
very first Lee Sinclair.
which we still have.
Right, yeah.
Hmm.
You may as well water the flowers with that.
You heard it here.
Wow.
Kilogram. So I get a little.
No, it wasn't bad. It just wasn't all his. But everything they're doing bottled in bond, and their 4-grain. Lee Sinclair's a 4-grain.
Can
And
we
he
get
was-
Alan up here?
Guaranteed.
Can you get on the horn?
On
Guaranteed.
Thursday.
Yeah, I bet we can. We can get him and Jolene here.
Should be awesome.
Let's do it.
I say we do it.
Definitely get some of the rice
We
spice
know
on the nose
somebody
on this
named
one.
Jolene.
Jolene.
Jolene Kasparzak, she's the head of marketing down there.
Jolene!
I hope
If
that.
I wouldn't have
hope
said the
that-
bad things about watering the flowers, I'd send her that part of this clip. But
Is this the
We can
second
cut
one?
that out.
Yeah, we can muffle that all out.
Yeah.
You know.
Very thin.
That one's
That
a
one.
rye, right?
This is the rye.
high rye. It's not a
High
rye.
rye.
It's
It's
a
a high
high
rye.
rye.
You
High
definitely
rye.
get the. I
High
definitely
rye
get the rye
bourbon.
spice
Not a rye.
for sure. Get a little bit of.
Still wearing you out.
And this
Like
label
Elvis.
here is just it's one of our workers claiming that bottle when it's empty.
Like a very thin, and I get a little bit of like peppery note to it, but
Peppery.
Man, I gotta sneeze again.
Goes away too
like
quick.
Bless
that
you.
fast.
The other one went away too quick. There
This
wasn't
one-
much
well,
there,
this-
and it went away quick.
This one's
This
faster
one-
than
These
you
are young
Holy
whiskeys,
cow.
man. They're not that complex.
3 years.
That thing,
That's been a long time ago, bud.
Over 3 years.
thing goes off faster.
3 years and a month.
Yeah.
3 years and a day.
Takes a long time to get in and out of a wood
Nothing but
cellar.
alcohol.
And I get that green apple again.
I get some green apple. I do
Wow.
get some caramel off of it. but
Which is what from our sensory test.
I'm still sucking on
it's
caramel.
there. It's gone. Wham bam. Thank you, ma'am.
Well, I'm agreeing more and more with eggnog.
It just
As
does.
soon as the
Hypothesis.
spice goes away, it's done. There's no sweet finish.
There's nothing.
There's no complex.
no mouthfeel
yeah.
to it or anything.
It leaves my teeth numb.
Yeah.
I
get you.
Fluoride.
Yeah, I
It
get you.
does.
Okay.
Fluoride.
Keep-
My
Clean.
gums, they're still tingling, but nothing on my throat, nothing in my chest.
Yeah.
Waiting on the dental
Nothing what
floss.
you expect to feel from a.
I get the molasses again.
Okay.
I'll
The
rate.
moles' asses.
I'll wait until everyone's tasting it and I'll read what they say about it. But
Okay.
it's just
I'm
very.
picking up something else. I gotta
He's trying to figure
give
it
me a
out.
minute on that one.
Got the scientist's nose on it.
I get a little vanilla.
Very
I'm
light.
getting a little vanilla, a little oak, just a touch.
The,
of
the oak I don't get.
It's pretty light. That's actually how we should be doing it. Color.
Color,
Yeah.
clarity.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
it's a definitely a.
Read the newspaper through that shit.
Actually, you can see the Glencairn down at the bottom. Very nice.
You really can.
I've drank rums that were darker than this. for sure.
Gumball,
If you're gonna hold it up without
Gumball
a
is
candle.
darker.
pretty close.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm not.
they are.
I don't even like pick out flavors. It just tastes young to me.
It does leave fast, doesn't it?
It's
Yes,
gone.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't
You
know.
get a
the
little
way
bit
to
of
say it.
little bit of the rye note, a little
Not
bit
a
of peppery
lot on
finish.
the nose.
Look at
No.
the-
If you're looking for something,
it's-
They're about the same.
They're about the same. They're both very light in color.
if you're
Yeah,
looking,
it's just young, man. I
What?
think
if
it's
you
just-
like smooth, it's there, but it doesn't leave any flavor.
No.
They're again definitely not a
Yeah.
first
Well,
first
water's
pick
smooth
smoothie.
with no
It-
flavor.
That's
But-
true,
but
but I
it's,
mean,
it's not a chicken wing bourbon.
No.
You're not going to get that.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's
I,
not.
for me, I appreciate it more than like
This to me
Maker's
tastes like.
Mark or those. Just
don't-
because it's
I
a
don't
small-
appreciate this more than Maker's Mark.
A Maker's
Oh, no.
Mark barrel proof kicks that thing.
Not
ass.
even barrel
Barrel
proof. Go
proof.
get original Maker's Mark off the shelf. I'll go. Can I go get it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Or that
Okay.
yours?
So to wrap up,
Yeah. So we tend to get off on
I
a
am-
tangent.
Hard pass.
I'm
So
gonna pass.
So, and to me, I like the nose on these. It's sweet, and that's what I gravitate toward is the sweet, the caramels or the molasses, the vanillas. I like the nose on those. The finish is not there. It's like you just hit the race on the marathon, the Boston Marathon, and everybody's running, and then nobody crosses the finish line. That's where I get at that.
Yep.
And you know, the nose is a letdown to me. So you get it, you get that big nose, you take a drink of it, and you get that sweet and that a little bit of spice on the front end, and it's gone. There's
You need-
nothing. It doesn't linger. It doesn't.
Need grandma's
Yes,
eggnog to finish
yeah.
it
The game's over.
Yeah.
Period.
Needs something to carry it through.
And as far Bill Samuels, you're still knocking it out of the park.
Keep on keeping on, brother.
Best Chevette we've ever seen.
I was curious, we're gonna nickname Bill Samuels the Chevette.
What are you thinking? What's your opinion on it?
I mean, I don't. To me, it just tastes young. It tastes underdeveloped, and
Needs more
Just-
time in oak.
it's weird. Like sometimes I don't even pick out like flavors, or I don't pick out.
I didn't get much out of.
Well, and it's
either.
not that. To me, if it's like my mind will automatically go, man, this tastes really young to me, and then from there on, I really don't even care. I mean, I don't know. That's a weird thing to say, but I don't. That's the thing I am drawn towards is like it just doesn't seem developed to me. So my brain won't let me like. The only thing I was getting at all was the green apple people were mentioning.
Yeah.
I wasn't even necessarily like getting overpowered by alcohol or anything like that. I was just kind of like,
I'm getting brown spice and oak.
So, and to me, on the nose on an empty glass, I get the
You were
leather.
the engine earlier.
I did mention that. Yeah.
I get the
Caboose over here. It's weird.
I get that molasses, a little bit of vanilla,
Yes, mad
Sloppy
scientist.
seconds.
no spice,
But I'll just to finish answering the question is
but
like
not on the palate.
for $70, there's a reason I don't own any Rabbit Hole. I've watched some reviews on it. I've
Yep.
seen
That's
what
our
other
price
people
point.
That's
For
retail price point.
Yeah.
For $60, $70, Dude, I can go get Wild Turkey rare breed barrel proof that is tried and true from A to Z. You know, Jimmy Russell and the gang got their freaking stamp on it, and like
Go down and have Jimmy
You
sign
can
it.
get Noah's Mill. I know
Nope.
you don't like
Yeah.
it.
I would say don't talk Will it with Jordan, but Noah's Mill kicks the shit out of both
Yes,
of those
it does.
bottles.
Yeah. So the Wild Turkey, 101, hands down.
oh
would
yeah, I
be-
mean that's even cheaper than
yes,
freaking
yes.
rare breed
101
barrel
is a
proof.
fantastic bourbon, and it has a great.
And
finish.
101 would be more comparable in like
Yes.
proof point and all that.
Yeah.
Toby?
There you go. Out of the two, I really like the nose, and I like the taste of the high rye.
Mm-hmm.
The bourbon one was
The Heigold, yep.
just
Yeah.
kind of no. I'm not. I'm kind of with Jordan. I'm not gonna probably buy either one of them,
Unless you have
because
it.
there's so much more established stuff that is, you know, the equivalent of a Chevette Cavalier
Unless you have
1500
eggnog.
work truck that just does it for me. That's just where I'm at. I'm the student of the table.
No, I personally, I'm kind of with Toby here. The high rye mash bill, of the two, I enjoyed that one the most. Just I tend to lean a little bit more towards the ryes. I like the spice notes of them. I like the finish of it. But to what Jordan said, both of them are just completely, underdeveloped. That the
Yeah.
rye finish was there and it's gone, and
If they had this in a barrel for another 3
A
years,
lot more time in
If-
the barrel.
if that's-
absolutely.
absolutely,
Maybe 10.
yeah, I know.
Yes.
Big
because,
difference.
Yeah.
The nose on it, definitely the green apples, the caramels, I enjoyed that, but for the
Now-
price point, you can get a hell of a lot more for a lot less money.
The
Yeah.
point of this video is to compare the two rabbit holes, and then
Yeah.
the next week compare the other two. So
Right.
I didn't say I actually prefer the Cavehill over the Heigold.
Yeah.
I think it's because I like the oat. I like the earthy part. Like I would choose the Cavehill over the Heigold if it were me.
Of the two, I'm picking the rye. I'm
Yep.
not the bourbon.
The rye.
I
not the
agree.
bourbon.
I'm the odd man out because I would pick the Cavehill over the.
And no, I'm the same way. I'm in with the Cavehill.
Okay.
The spice up front is good. You can tell it's a rye, but then it's gone.
It's gone.
There's
quick.
no, so this one has, and to me, I'm not the oak, the double oak. Still not. I am the sweet and the caramels and the fruity flavors that all come with this one. And that's just personal preference.
I'm normally a big fan of ryes. Give me some Whistle Pig rye, I'm all over it. But between the two of these, I'm on that one.
Go ahead with your review.
That's it. That's all I got.
Okay.
That's all we got. Speakeasy Fingers, and we're out. What's our time right now?
Next week, we're going to be doing the,
Other two,
Derringer.
Derringer,
which
and
is
what's the-
finishing Sherry
Sherry
cast.
cast.
Oh, is it sherry
Yes.
or port?
Sherry.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah. So
I think I said
this
port
one
earlier.
versus sherry. Yeah.
So basically the same whiskey but finished.
yes, in a
Yeah.
sherry cast.
And I think that will add a entirely different.
I do too. I
And it
agree with
does.
you.
I mean, obviously.
I hope
yeah.
it does.
So.
I've never had it.
Once
so I'm
we're
looking forward
offline,
to it.
I'm gonna ask a question.
Love you guys. Thanks for
Love you.
watching.
Speak his finger.